Welcome back to another episode of HTH. I am Stevie Picks. To my left is my dear friend Eric, and then behind the camera we have our beautiful producer Stick. And we're here, New Year's Eve, New Year, fellas. This New Year's Eve we're dropping this, so Happy New Year to everyone out there. And for a New Year's present for us, I think you guys should all like, comment, and subscribe. Especially comment if you don't know us. I'm very curious. If you have no clue who you're looking at right now, just say, just you can do a dot. I'm just curious if anybody does. But yeah, we're going to get right into it. All we're doing today is talking about the college football playoff. And then we're going to have a New Year's resolution for the fellas, get it out in the world. Maybe we'll actually do it since, we have to say it on camera. So it's going to be out there. But yeah, we're going to get right into it. New Year's Eve, the Goodyear Cotton Bowl, Arlington, Texas. We got Miami versus Ohio State. Ohio State minus 9.5, over under 42.5.
Yeah, I'm OSU all the way here.
Yeah.
I don't think Miami is near the caliber Ohio State is. They have had plenty of rest, plenty of film to watch, even though they did just win last week. But that's a while. Obviously, they're more prepared for this game than Miami would be, and they are the better team with the more talent. So I mean, it's hard to even lean the other way at all.
Yeah, I'm definitely rooting for Ohio State. Spread, it scares me a little bit, but if I was a place, it would be that. I have Ohio State ticket to win it all, but I kind of like the under, though. Under 42.5. I do think Miami's defense is pretty good. I mean, they got Ruben Bain that everybody knows about because he's going to be a top draft pick. But even against A&M, holding them to 3, I mean, that's a pretty good showing. And Ohio State's defense is also really, really, really good. So I kind of like the under. I also like Ohio State minus 9.5. I could see I could even see 27-7. Ohio State wins, something like that. But I'm not going to be watching the first half. I'm going to be in theaters for Stranger Things finale. So I am going to miss the first half, but I'll be tuned in for the second half. But yeah, Ohio State, we both like the Buckeyes. All right, we'll move on. New Year's Day, 2026. We're going to start 12 o'clock, the Capital One Orange Bowl, Hard Rock Stadium in Miami. We got Oregon playing the Red Raiders of Texas Tech. Oregon's favored by minus 2.5 now, over under 52.5.
Yeah, I like Texas Tech to be the hungrier team here, and I like their defense to perform much better than Oregon's. Texas Tech is a very good team, so this is not going to be an easy win, and the spread says it all for Oregon. And I'm going to take Texas Tech to upset the Ducks here. Yeah,
I like Texas Tech a lot too. I've been saying I like them. I do think Oregon is going to be able to score, but I also think Texas Tech is going to be able to score. So I could actually see the over here, but Texas Tech D-line is not going to make Dante more comfortable. Oregon's, if they're going to win, I think they're going to have to really run the ball down the throats of Texas Tech, and I don't think they're allowed that to happen with those linebackers. Everybody knows Jacob Rodriguez, but the only fear I have is that with Morton, hasn't played in crazy good teams, but the best team they probably played was BYU, and he looked good, and he looked good against Utah. So yeah, I like Texas Tech here a lot, and I think a lot of people could be on Oregon, so that's part of it too. But I think people are underestimating the Red Raiders. I think money's got a huge deal, and they have a lot of it, and those players are worth a lot, and they're worth a lot for a reason. But we'll move on to the Rose Bowl. Everybody knows where that is, right in Pasadena, California. Alabama versus Indiana. Indiana minus 6.5, over under 47.5.
Yeah, I like Indiana here. This season is, it's been a kind of a dream season for them. In a way, they haven't lost. So Alabama's been shaky. Obviously, they played very well against Oklahoma with that big comeback win. But Indiana's defense has been super good, and I just trust Signetti way more than DeBoer. I always want to say...
Really? DeBoer's been to a national championship.
Signetti just wins, though. I understand, but, man, I don't know. Signetti doesn't lose, it almost seems like. So I'm just going to take that. This is a team that beat Ohio State, and if you were to tell me Alabama was playing Ohio State, I would say no fucking shot. So
yes. I do think I would never take Bama to win this game, but I do think it's going to be close. I can see Indiana winning by 3 or 4. So I'm going to take Bama with the points. It's also gone down. So either people are betting Bama or Vegas likes Bama. But yeah, I just think Bama's defense is going to... They look really good against Oklahoma, which I guess... do that as you must. They didn't look good in the first half, then they turned around in the second half. John Mateer's not very good, so maybe that's a bad comparison. But I think Bama, they have been playing bad, but this feels like a spot where they're going to hang in there, make it a close game, and give me Bama plus the points. But we're going to move on to the last game. Your Ole Miss Rebels, season's going to be over, I think, in the All-State Sugar Bowl in New Orleans. But Georgia's favored by -6.5, over under 55.5, and I do like the Georgia Bulldogs -6.5.
Not a shot. Trinidad Chambliss is so good. Kwan Wasey, they're all going to be healthy. I understand they had injury concerns, but they're all going to be healthy, and they have a fire lit under them with Lane Kiffin leaving. We're going to the national championship and we're winning. Mark my words. So we played Georgia close. First game we played them, obviously, we were winning the entire game, and Georgia came back late and ended up winning the game, which is fine. It's a fine loss, and this time I don't think it's gonna be as easy for them. I think we're gonna show them who Daddy is, and the Reds are gonna get the win. Hotty toddy! Shout out the Grove in your face.
Came prepared.
Who's your coach?
You always have the perfect question.
Pete Golden. It's the Pete Golden era.
He's the DC.
Kirby Smart is gonna shit on him. I think Georgia's defense has been trending way up, and Ole Miss can't stop a nosebleed. I think Georgia wins this game like 40-20. I think it's gonna be a blowout, which kind of stinks, but I think it's gonna be a blowout. New Year's Day snooze fest at the end. Georgia Bulldogs big. I like that pick a lot. But that's it. That's all we're going to talk about today. We're going to have the NFL games on. They're all on Sunday next week, so we'll have all those games covered on, I think, Saturday. You'll see that. But before we go, we're going to do our New Year's resolutions. And I'll start. And mine is more content on HTH as well as my personal stuff. This year, I really want to give it a shot, start posting more, and that is mine. Eric, what would be your New Year's resolution for the year?
Content focus. I really want to focus on after football season.
Yeah.
And start thinking about certain things we're going to do, like trivia and stuff like that. I really want to take a lead on that and help produce fun content for everybody to watch. More on the personal side, I would like to get closer with Jesus Christ.
That's a good one.
So I would like to read more, especially. And obviously, it's a very important part in a lot of people's lives, and I would love to get there. So, but we'll move on to you, Sick.
I love that. Oh, that was great. I'd also really like to read some more too. I'm gonna hopefully read at least one book a month, and then my other one, it may seem like it contrasts a little bit with HTH, but I promise it doesn't, because I would find a way to continue my producer abilities in any form to keep things going along. But I'm hoping to land a media job soon. Just started applying recently. Love doing it all throughout college, and I love the structure that HTH has brought back to allow me to consistently edit something.
Yes, sir.
So hoping to at some point land
I'm sure we figure it
doing
out.
that stuff again.
Sure, we'll figure it out. And I also do want to read more. I said that to you guys. I didn't put that on. I haven't read in years. I mean, I used to read a lot. I got to high school and stopped. I'm a huge Stranger Things fan, and they do have books. So I do have one that I am going to start reading. But yeah, now we're all accountable for that. So now if we don't post, we're going to look like idiots.
Right.
So that was the whole idea behind it.
Well, when I say read more too, I'm not reading books. I'm reading the Bible. That's my goal when I say read more. I want to read the Bible. I want to make it a point to read every night, which I've tried and I've failed many times, so I'm hoping I can make that jump. But yeah, when it comes to books, I'm so out on that.
Really? You like movies, though?
I do love movies. It's just... yeah, I don't know, reading. I used to love it as a kid, but...
yeah, I feel like I'm worse now, like painting the picture in my head. Because now I just put it on the screen. That's part of the thing that goes through my head. So I got to get used to that. I'm not a huge fan of audiobooks, though. I always feel like someone's got to be the right reader of it, I feel like. Because if they don't sound...
that does matter a lot.
If they sound odd, I just don't love it. But I think that's good. We got that out there. And... yeah, Happy New Year. Like, comment, subscribe. Comment your New Year's revolution if you'd like to share. We'd love to hear it. I'm sure we'll see it. But anything else you fellas want to add?
I'm good. Just have a great year, 2026. Anything you want to happen, make it happen. It's in your control. So big year for everybody.
Yeah.
I hope everybody has an amazing year and does everything they want to. So
HTH to the moon. See you, fellas.